Hello everyone and welcome back to the Oscars Wheelie Adventures YouTube channel, and today I will be going over the results and fixtures for round 1 and round 2 of the European Championship group fixtures. I'm sure many of you have seen them already, but just to recap the groups, if you've forgotten them, Switzerland, Hungary, Germany and Scotland are in Group A. Group B, Albania, Spain, Italy, Croatia. Group C has Slovenia, Serbia, Denmark and England. Apologies for the Slovenia flag being the Slovakian flag. I accidentally made a mistake there, but you'll see later in the video that the flag and the logo are what Slovenia's actual logo should be. Group D has France, the Netherlands, Austria and Poland. Group E houses Belgium, Romania, Ukraine and Slovakia. Finally, the final group of these European Championships, as it only has 24 teams in the tournament, as opposed to the World Cup, which has 32. We have Turkey, Czech Republic, Georgia for their first time appearance, and Portugal. Go with round 1 of Euro 2024 fixtures and results. This Euros tournament kicked off with the hosts as it always does, but this time the host being Germany, beating Scotland 5-1 in a cracking opening game. This was definitely a classic tale of one side being totally dominant over the other. As for the goal scorers, Florian Wirtz, who went invincible with Bayer Leverkusen this season, had the first goal scored after 10 minutes. Jamal Musiala then extended the lead on 19 minutes with a wonderful goal. A penalty from Kai Havertz made it 3-0 with 1 minute of added time. And Nicholas Fulkrug scored a header in the 68th minute after coming on as a sub. And then Emre Can scored an absolute cracker. In fact, there are a couple of crackers in this game scored in the 90th minute into added time with a stunning goal to cap off a brilliant win for Germany. And then Antonio Rudiger scored the goal for Scotland. It was an own goal, in fact, as it was scored on the 87th minute. The man of the match goes to Jamal Musiala after a brilliant performance in the opening game. Bayern Munich's wonder kid has started this tournament with a bang. B kicked off then with a brilliant performance by Switzerland as they overcame Hungary 3-1 in a game where Hungary had a few chances but Switzerland were overall dominant, with Switzerland continuing this impressive run of being good in tournaments and starting their opening group games well. As for the goal scorers in this game then, Doha opened the scoring for Switzerland on 12 minutes. Then Switzerland doubled their lead with a goal on the 45th minute. And then Mbolo sealed the win after coming on as a sub in 90 plus 3 minutes. As well as that, Hungary had a goal that was scored in the 66th minute by Vega to get one goal back when Switzerland were already 2-1 up, which they eventually obviously extended their lead. And the man of the match went to Mikel Ibischer after an impressive performance which saw him score the second goal for Switzerland. We come to our first game in Group B, the group of death, where we saw Spain smash Croatia 3-0 with their free-flowing attacking football. Spain opened their goal account in Euro 2024 with a strike from Alvaro Morata on the 29th minute, while Fabian Ruiz scored a wonderful goal on the 32nd minute that I believe, if I remember rightly, went right into the top corner. And then Danny Carvajal finished it off, which would prove to be the final goal of the game in the 45th minute, +2, with a well-worked goal, which saw him get on the end of a wonderful ball to put it past the keeper on the right-hand side of the pitch. Pretty good goal by PSG's Fabian Ruiz saw him pick up the Man of the Match award. We have Italy versus Albania next. A lot of people were predicting Albania to be the whipping boys of this group, but they've given a very good fight of it, taking the lead inside 10 seconds against Italy with a shock to Italy's system, but Italy started to dominate soon afterwards. Badrami was the man to score the goal that got Albania into the lead after just a few seconds, but as I mentioned, Italy started to dominate, and it was the two Inter Milan players, Alessandro Bastoni with a goal on the 11th minute from a corner with the header, and then Nico Barella soon after on the 16th minute. The Inter midfielder made it 2-1 to Italy. After that, it was constant pressure, but Italy couldn't get the third goal. It was Italy's match winner, Nico Barella, to pick up the Man of the Match award. Between Poland and the Netherlands to kick off both these sides' campaigns in Group D ended 2-1 to the Netherlands after Poland took a shock lead, but the Dutch soon came back, persevered, and got the 2 goals to win. A quick side note here, ignore what it says on the top of the screen. Some dates, days and groups are wrong. In this process of doing these slides, I copied the slides over and some of the information hasn't been transferred because it is a lot to do. Anyway, let's get on with the game analysis. Buska opened the scoring for Poland on 16 minutes, a shock to the Dutch's system. Taking an unexpected lead did Poland, with Cody Gakpo soon scoring afterwards after waves of pressure from the Netherlands on the 29th minute, and then Poland contained the Netherlands for a long time up until the Netherlands made some game-changing substitutes, with Holland taking the lead on 83 minutes thanks to a clutch goal from who else but Wout Weghorst, the man who scored very, very crucial goals in final minutes of the games for Netherlands. Man of the match was given to Liverpool star Cody Gakpo after his good performance and scoring the Netherlands' first goal. On to Slovenia versus Denmark. This was a draw between the two sides, pretty evenly matched, but I'd probably say Slovenia actually edged it. They looked quite good in the game. Despite what I said in that last section, the stats actually show that Denmark had more shots and more shots on target, but I think Denmark were a lot more wasteful with their chances, where Slovenia took their chances well. Jense scored the goal to equalise on 77 minutes for Slovenia, but Christian Eriksen got the early goal after 17 minutes for Denmark. And the man of the match chosen by UEFA was Christian Eriksen after his goal against Slovenia. And the other game in Group C saw England take down Serbia in a match that was a lot closer than a lot of people thought coming into the game, with England struggling at times. After getting the goal, England sat back for most of the game. A bit deeper into this game, and we can see Serbia had more shots, but England had more shots on target. England in the first half played attacking football that was exciting for many fans to watch. However, when that goal went in, it seemed like Southgate really changed tactic, and instead of trying to get that second goal to secure the win, England sat back and played a cautious approach, which almost backfired, with Serbia taking control of the game, and England were lucky not to concede. Jude Bellingham's goal came after 13 minutes. And it's no surprise that Jude Bellingham won the Man of the Match award after scoring the only goal in the game. On to Romania-Ukraine now, and a lot of people expected this game to be a lot closer than it was. Romania ran away with it in a 3-0 victory. Romania started strongly with a goal in the 29th minute, and then just after the second half started, they doubled their lead with a goal in the 53rd minute, and then they followed that up quickly with a goal in the 57th minute. 4 minutes later, Ukraine had more of the possession, more shots. However, Romania had more shots on target, suggesting they were more clinical with their chances, which is backed up by the 3 goals, and Ukraine had more corners, suggesting they were wasteful with them. Perhaps this game wasn't as dominant as the game suggests with the scoreline. Romania's Stanciu wins the game's Man of the Match. Or we have France versus Austria. Austria contained France for a lot of the game and had quite a few chances themselves. However, France's quality eventually shone through with a goal that was actually an own goal to settle the game. Austria's Wilbur scored the own goal in the 38th minute after a good cross from the French left-hand side, I believe it was, that unfortunately led to the Austrian player putting it into the back of his own net. France had more shots, but they were equal on shots on target, but Austria had more corners, suggesting they had a few good deliveries, but just couldn't capitalise on them. And the man of the match for this game was given to France's defensive midfielder, former Chelsea player N'Golo Kante. Versus Slovakia ended in a shot result 1-0 to Slovakia. Belgium really struggled at points in this game. Slovakia's only goal, and the only goal of the game, came after 7 minutes. It is worth noting though that Romelu Lukaku had 2 goals disallowed, for one for offside and one for handball in this game. So if he would have been a bit more careful with his positioning and where his arm was when the ball was played to him, he would have been awarded those goals. Belgium had more shots on target, but Slovakia had more corners. And the man of the match was of course given to the Slovakian, and it was their solitary goal scorer that got the man of the match, with Schranz, their left midfielder, getting that goal. The next fixture to take place in the group stage was Turkey-Georgia. Turkey beating out Georgia, the debutants, 3-1 in their first game. The stats and goal scorers then: Mulder opened the scoring for Turkey in the 25th minute. Arda Güler got their second goal in the 65th minute. However, Georgia did pull one back in their debut in the tournament, with Makedonies, sorry if I butcher any of these names, scoring a goal in the 32nd minute. But then Akatanoglu scored a goal for Turkey in the 90+7 minute to make sure of the win. Turkey had more possession as well as more shots on target, and the same amount of corners. It's clear that Turkey did dominate this game despite Georgia's solitary goal. And Real Madrid Turkish wonder kid Arda Güler wins the man of the match for Turkey versus Georgia. Game in the round 1 of group stage of Euro 2024 then. Portugal beat out Czech Republic in Group F 2-1 in a thrilling game, of which there were some shocks along the way, particularly in the early stages. Many people were expecting Czech Republic to get dismantled in this game pretty easily by Portugal, but they made a very good fight of it. They opened the scoring in a shock lead just after the hour mark, but after a good ball into the box, on the 69th minute, Portugal equalised, which was what was actually an own goal. How many own goals have we seen at this tournament, by the way? It's quite staggering. And then Francisco Conceição made it 2-1 to break Czech Republic's hearts in the last minute of the game. I think it was actually the very last kick of the game, so that settled the score there. Portugal had more shots on target, and more corners. They did thoroughly deserve their win in Group F. Finally then, Portugal's match winner Francisco Conceição wins the man of the match for Portugal versus Czech Republic. Now comes to the end of the video, and round 2 and round 3 of the European Championship group stage have now been played as of recording this video, so reviews on those round of fixtures will be up on the channel very soon. Until then though, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, leave it a like, and if you continue to enjoy the content for a while now, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. But thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.